In this second video, we shall look at using the vignette tool to create a single spotlight type effect. So using the image we previously processed as a base image, I'll create a virtual copy of that by pressing Command and apostrophe. And this will allow us to work on the virtual copy while leaving the original actually unchanged. So click on the virtual copy here. The first thing I'm going to do is remove the vignette that we added previously. So down here and double clicking on this will take it back to 0. So we've removed the vignette completely. Now, to add a spotlight, obviously spotlights work best in the dark, so I'm going to wind the exposure down of this original image, probably take it quite a way down, maybe 1.6, something like that. And what I want to do is add a spotlight that looks like it's coming from this direction here and shining on the model's face over here. The original lighting was kind of set up that way. Obviously there's a bit of a highlight up here, but you can just about see the catch lights in the eyes, so I want to make it look like there's a spotlight coming from over in this direction. To do this, we select the vignette tool, or the mask tool, vignette mask tool. I'm going to invert the mask here. If you don't invert the mask, any changes you make will be applied to the outside of the tool. If you invert the mask, changes you make will be applied to the inside of the tool. The next thing to do is to draw the mask on. You can see we can pull it down, we can make it wider. So I'm going for an oval shape here. And I'll drag that down. If you go to the bottom, you see we've got the left and right arrows, so it actually allows us to rotate it. And we'll just make this a bit bigger and a little bit wider. And that's going to imitate the flood of the spotlight that we're going to add falsely. To do that, we'll now click on exposure and just bring the exposure up a little. So you can see what it's done. It's just within the area of that oval, increase the exposure slightly. Similarly, you could increase or decrease any of the other variables that are available down here, but it's just exposure we're playing with. And I quite like that. I think that's nice and subtle. Maybe we'll just bring it up a little bit higher so we're more on the face. Obviously the center here will be where things are at their most intense. But I like that. I think that's nice. And we'll click done on that. And there you are, we have our first lighting effect.